Hey everybody, it's Pastor Mike again, giving you a call. And today we are remote. We're filming remote from Southern California. It's Memorial Day, so happy Memorial Day to all of you, and hope you're having a blessed day. I got a guest star here today. This is my brother-in-law, DB, Denny. We are out here because Dennis has had some struggles and wanted to share with you today. Some of you have been praying for him. He was diagnosed, or he had seizures last week and was hospitalized and had surgery to remove a brain tumor. And the diagnosis was stage 4 glioblastoma. And we know that brings struggles with it. But we also know that God is great and God is strong. And Denny's my man, and is an amazing person. He didn't want me to promote him up too much, but I love this guy, and we know that God is going to be there for him. But he wanted just to share with you a couple thoughts on where he's at in dealing with this. So, Denny?
Yeah. Hey guys, it's great to see you, or not to see you, but to be able to share with you, especially this experience. It's been very profound this week. Waking up in the hospital bed, being told that I have a couple tumors the size of ping pong balls in my head. It's pretty startling. And then to find out later on that there's still some cancer in there. It's not the type of diagnosis you ever want to hear about. But, guys, I've had such a blessed life that I'm okay with it. Up until this week, a medical emergency was waking up with a canker sore on my lip. So I'm really okay with this. I see this as an opportunity. I've been placed in a position to put my faith that I've had for 54 years to the test. I think it's fitting that this is kind of culminating today on Memorial Day, because this is a war that I'm going to be entering into. Instead of wearing army fatigues, I'll be wearing a hospital gown. Instead of fighting, Nazis in a foxhole, I'm fighting cancer cells in my brain. But I have the greatest partner in a foxhole that I could ever ask for, Lieutenant Mike. So
I thought that's Colonel Mike.
Yeah, you've been demoted. So I couldn't ask for a better guy to run this with. So, like I said, I consider this a challenge, and I've felt that way from the get-go, that this is an opportunity for me to allow God to do something marvelous, to allow me to do something heroic. And what we know and hear is that there's victory on the back end. We don't know what that victory will look like, but we know that it's written in stone. It's guaranteed for all of us. And that's what I'm counting on, and that's why I think that, end of the day, I'm going to have the victory. And I've felt God's presence since the minute I woke up. I just want to share one thing. This morning I woke up pretty early, got on my computer, looked at my daily devotional that I do every morning, one of those upper room devotionals you guys have probably seen. And I had a backlog of them because I've been in the hospital for about a week, and so I kind of was going through each one. One of them I read was focused on feeling the presence of God, and so I read the verse, the little devotional, said the little prayer, and I had the most remarkable feeling of God's presence, almost feeling coddled at that moment, and. It's a moment, it's an experience I've never encountered, but it was so special, and that's why I feel so confident that this is going to be a tremendous opportunity for everybody to see, kind of come out through my life, as I battle the treatments going forward. So I feel I'm in a really good place emotionally, spiritually, physically, to deal with this. There's been a lot of tears this week, but they've all been tears of tremendous appreciation for having Mike and Co out here and being with the rest of my family and all the support I've received. So, but I do have some assignments for you guys. Number one, keep me and my wife Becky and my family in your prayers. Just ask that the Lord use this up as an opportunity to glorify Him and His power, so people can see His power, demonstrated through my life. Number two is, more importantly, I think, not more importantly, but maybe it is that eventually my wife and I do want to make it out there and see all of you guys in person. One of our favorite things to do is watch food TV. And one of the most fascinating dishes I want to experience on my bucket list is poutine. So I'm leaving it up to one of you to volunteer to make my wife and I a big plate of poutine with the crispy French fries, the fried cheese curd, the heavy gravy, and we'll share that big plate of poutine together, and I'll tell you everything you ever wanted to know about Mike and Co. growing up here in California, and we'll celebrate a victory together. So there you have it. That's my story, and I'll keep you guys up to date, and it's been an honor, being able to share my thoughts with you guys. Have a great day, guys.
Wonderful words. I'll leave you with this scripture. Philippians 4:7. In the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Jesus Christ. So our prayers for you today is go forth with the peace of God, the peace that sustains during the toughest times, but a peace that strengthens and encourages. So Denny, love you. We will be praying.
Good.
And we're out.